do anything with it. Clipped into space. Long run for Di Maria to get there. Di Maria gets past Arboleda with his first touch. On how Di Maria that is pulled down by Hincapié. It looks like the referee's pointing for a penalty for Argentina. It was on the edge of the box. It'll be a yellow then for Hincapié since it's a penalty, and this is the chance to slam the door.
Well, they're just caught completely out of shape here, defensive shape, and I mean, isn't that a clear and obvious denial of a goal-scoring opportunity here on Hincapié? I have to say yes. I mean, he gets beat here, does not make a play on the ball. He pulls back Di Maria. Di Maria would have had a clear look at goal.
I mean, the interesting question in that one, right? Which would you rather have, the red card for the foul outside the box or the penalty and only a yellow for Hincapié?
Well, the penalty at this point, especially for Di Maria. and the question is, does the pulling continue into the box? Because pulling can start outside the box and continue inside the box, and it would be a penalty kick. And it looks like that's going to be the call. But based on where he's...
Taking a look at, again, this is an interesting situation here as they will review it.
So he's going to,
right, Dr. Joe Machnik.
So, this,
yeah, this is the interesting thing. So Dr. Joe Machnik, our former FIFA match commissioner and rules analyst, this is those weird gray area of, you know, you changed the triple jeopardy notion a couple of years ago of whether you'd show a red and give a penalty unless the defender is making no play whatsoever. Give us a sense of what you're looking at here, what the referee's looking at in this sort of interesting decision to make.
It's very interesting, John, and you're absolutely right. If the foul is inside the penalty area and a penalty kick is awarded, if the foul is pulling, pushing, or holding, or a handling, which is not the case here, then you can show the red card. But if it's a play on the ball, then it's a penalty kick and a yellow. The situation here is the foul inside or outside, and Stewart was absolutely right. If it's holding and it starts outside but continues inside, the decision is a penalty.
And that's what they're trying to narrow in here on Dr. Joe right here to see if the continuation of the holding goes into the box, and on the line is inside the box. So we'll see what he's going to do. Is he going to point at the spot, or is he, and it looks like he's the red card. Oh, he's going to give the yellow. Yeah.
Well, or is he pulling out? Let's see here. Because different referees go different ways of how they sort of are going to show what this call is. So he's trying to separate Hincapié from the others to make this as clear as possible. So he's saying no yellow card. That was why he pulled the yellow out to say it's not a yellow card. It is, in fact, a red card. It's going to go outside the box now. It is an argument for, you know, you think of the NFL and the NHL of just being able to open a microphone on the referee and have them talk through precisely what the decision is and all the different machinations that go into it.
And you saw Hincapié there. He steps into the midfield to try and deal with Messi. He thinks the pass is going to Messi, so now he's out. Di Maria recognized the space is in behind. He makes the run in behind, and Hincapié is just all the way trying to make up for that. Denial of the goal-scoring opportunity. Vamos from Di Maria. What an impact he has had off the bench, and they have clearly decided that is outside the box, so that the holding ended outside and did not continue into the box, and about as close as you could possibly get to being in the box. Messi will have a free kick that will require an incredible amount of finesse, something that we all know he is very capable of doing.
What's the challenge when it's this close?
I mean, you can't hit it hard and dip it up over the wall. It's got to just be a little chip over the wall, or you smash it to the goalkeeper's side.
And as you said, if anyone in the world can pull this off, it's that man. And it's Messi! Cherry on top. Argentina cruising on to the semifinal now.
Come on. My goodness. What's worse is that you are expecting this from Lionel Messi. A free kick that is a penalty. What did I say? Goalkeeper side, smash it. Pick that out. I mean, that is side netting, bending away, over Mendez's head. Galindez at full stretch. And it's a Messi masterpiece once again for Argentina. A free kick on top of the box, a goal and 2 assists, a man-of-the-match type performance. Goals from the supporting cast, and then the cherry on top from Lionel Messi in the 93rd minute. Stop it.
4 goals and 4 assists for Lionel Messi in 5 games. That combined total represents 8 of Argentina's 10 goals. Lautaro Martinez will give Sergio Aguero a late cameo. Colombia waiting in the wings for Tuesday's semifinal in Brasilia. It's Brazil against Peru on Monday in Rio. This thing is shaping up very nicely indeed. And oh, by the way, Messi is 1 goal away from Pele's record for the most by a South American man. Di Maria feeding his way through. Messi could do it right here. Aguero's going to try to get on the end of it. And it ends up being dribbled out in the end. 5 minutes apparently, of which we played very little of second half stoppage time. But Wilton Sampaio will probably be happy just to end the night and get the teams on their way. Look at that. In quarterfinal and semifinal matches, as that one's going to be well wide. Lionel Messi, for some reason, in these rounds has been excellent. 15 combined goals and assists in 10 career games.
Just
in the
looking at
quarterfinal and semifinal. Just needed that 1 inch, right?
Yeah, 1 inch to the left is exactly where I need it. Here's the sweet spot. 3 steps up on the run-up. In many ways, Ecuador thinking you couldn't have just given the penalty and made it a little less humiliating and allowing him a free kick on top of the box to... Oh my. It just puts a smile on his face. See, even if you're the neutral, you can't not enjoy that.
Listen, this was a slow burn for Argentina tonight. All those chances they had early that they weren't putting it away, and the looks for Enter Valencia. And into the final 10 minutes, it was still 1-0. Mena on a long run. Full stretch Martinez there, but it ends up wide. Is this a flattering scoreline for Argentina, or were they 3 goals better on the night?
That's an interesting question. Look, first half they could have had 3 alone. Second half they didn't play in the same way, and in many ways managed the game incredibly well because they just waited for the desperation moments, and then when those were there, they drove the knife and they got the second, they got the third, game over. You'd say in the general run of play, maybe a little flattering to them. It felt a little less than that, but really comprehensive performance from Argentina.
Well, Lionel Messi does it again. Lionel Scaloni knew the right buttons to press. It's another big night for Messi. 1 goal, 2 assists. Argentina rolling on to the semifinal Tuesday night against Colombia. That is going to be a lot of fun, but plenty more to come from our studio crew to recap the night that we have seen. The quarterfinals are in the book. Handing you off to Rob Stowe once again as it finishes in Goiânia. Argentina 3, Ecuador 0.
Webster's needs to come up with some more adjectives to help us describe Messi. Now 4 goals, tournament high. Now 4 assists, tournament high. He's played every minute of this Copa America so far. For his career, the total's 76 goals. And that's important. We'll show you why in a second. 46 assists. That man, number 10, has played a part of 122 Argentinian goals. Is this the summer? No. He finally gets that elusive, major senior trophy. If you're judging on tonight, I think, Ali, the answer is yes.
Something is brewing. I've said it throughout this tournament. I feel like they're building upon something. We asked the supporting cast, are they finally going to step up? And we checked a lot of boxes tonight. Goal from DePaul, goal from Lautaro. He's gaining momentum. Clean sheet, another one, and they weather the storm. They approach the game differently when they go ahead, and they approach it differently in that second half, and it's a good recipe, and you're seeing Messi live in the moment.
Yeah, it wasn't a perfect performance from Argentina, but they are getting better. You can see they're gaining confidence. Messi is to a certain extent, a man on a mission. Yes, we have seen it before where he has gotten to the finals, but you got to be there to be able to break that spell. And he did everything that you want stars to do in terms of his leadership and in terms of the score sheet.
The second straight 3-goal win for Argentina. Oh, everybody wants a piece of him. Came in a little too aggressive there. No, don't mess with the face or the hair. Took him at the cheekbone. My goodness. So Argentina, in convincing fashion with a 3-0 win, they move on to the semifinal. So the semifinal bracket, the road to Rio, is complete. Monday, Brazil, Peru, 6:30 Eastern. Tuesday, Colombia and Argentina at 8:30 Eastern. So Colombia got through earlier today. Juan Cuadrado still celebrating. Big saves from David Ospina. We'll relive that match coming up. In Argentina, more magic from Messi. Really, you're going to go to the keeper side? You bet I am. You bet I am. Messi, a goal and 2 assists. We'll highlight his evening next.
Now ready for the heavyweight world title fight. Wilder, Fury, here we go. He said he would knock him out.
25 shots on the first play. 25 shots on the first play.